This is very important in reference to health of people and their appearance and their identity. Now, everybody knows that these government people, when they damage a person's teeth, they're trying to mark them for death. And when a person has teeth damage, they think that their lifespan is extremely short based on their teeth damage. And those people need to get prosecuted for teeth damage crimes in reference to them damaging my teeth. Now, I want you to understand something. These people cannot mark people for death. Germans have no position to be marking Americans for death. Politicians do not have the authoritative position to be marking people for death. There's one satellite controller, I'm not sure who he is, but he was communicating, and he's probably one of these senators' sons or something in the CIA. The CIA is not the highest ranking office in this country. The CIA does not have legal right to murder Americans. They do not have license to kill. Neither does the FBI. Law enforcement doesn't have license to kill. The CIA, the FBI, NSA, politicians don't have license to kill. No, they don't. They are political people, political guard. And there's term limits in America for a lot of reasons. So politicians can't murder off people in the country and then make up lies on them, as what they tried to do when they murdered my parents. My parents weren't German. My parents was American. My parents owned a lot of land in America. My grandparents owned a lot of land in America. So anybody in politics or government that has any information of any person claiming they had marked me for death, that information must be reported to the authorities, must be reported to law enforcement, to the ATF and the U.S. Marshals and the military and the Treasury. And the person must be arrested and prosecuted. Now, somebody was trying to say they thought that George Bush was possibly Joe Biden wearing a disguise. I don't know if he is or not. The teeth damage started when Barack Obama got into office. Do you understand that? It started right before, at the end of Bush's administration and during the time of Barack Obama's administration. I'm not Barack Obama's race or religion. Barack Obama does not own more land in America than my family. Barack Obama's family did not build America. The Germans did not build America. The Germans and Barack Obama did not cultivate the land of my family. My family did not hire slaves. My family was hiring Italians and French and Asians and Europeans back in the day. Anybody make up slavery, people can go to jail. I'm not playing nobody's shit. I'm friendly with different races and ethnicities. I have friends of different colors, different nationalities, but I don't associate with anybody that tries to hurt me or tries to damage anything about my looks. These government people need to get charged for violating Mr. Holland Opus movie protection laws, such as the satellite man trying to play people like an instrument. That is illegal. The government is not allowed to play puppet games. Germans are not allowed to play puppet games with my body. Neither are Middle Easterners. Neither are anybody. I am not their race. I am not their child. The satellite man does not have a right damaging my face and teeth. They need to get charged for trying to steal the beauty of my teeth. Those people must get prosecuted. If anybody's in the dentist industry, they can get put on trial for life in prison or the death penalty. My identity is very important. Teeth are very important to a person's identity. Very important to their ethnicity and race. Any politician or any branch of government or anybody tied in law enforcement or any branch of any American government or outside of America that has damaged any of my teeth must get arrested and prosecuted. And they can get extradited out of the country, or they can serve time in prison in America, or it just depends on whether they extradite them out of the country. Just depends. The point of information, the satellite man is still hitting me in the teeth after all these videos. Now, you know, there's over 3,000 videos of mine on YouTube. Even more than that. I'm not sure exactly. I have to look it up. But there's over 3,000 plus videos of mine And these people have tried to alter things. They've tried to manipulate things. And they must get prosecuted for their crimes. I am not their child. I've had perfect dentistry history, perfect checkups at the dentist. These people have damaged my teeth because they were trying to call me their race. Now, it's very criminal, very seriously criminal, when they try to call a person their race. Do you understand what they do? They rape and mutilate. They try to control that ethnicity of that person. They try to control the religion of that person. They try to control the identity of that person when they try to change that person's race into their race. These Germans and these Middle Easterners, when they tried to call me their race, they tried to block everybody else from stopping them. They tried to call me their property. When the Germans and politicians in a term limit government try to claim ownership of a person that's not their race, not their religion, and somebody that comes from a wealthier family than theirs, those politicians need to get prosecuted. When they try to steal a person's identity, slandering a person's identity, those people need to get arrested. They need to get prosecuted. These people that are still hitting me in the teeth, they're still hitting me right here. That's attempted murder. They're always up in my face. They're violating my personal space, and that is attempted murder. These people in politics trying to cover up my protection status, which is a status that protects me from them, every politician involved must get prosecuted. That's the facts of law, man. Nobody's denying your people's identity. Why are you trying to deny mine? Because mine's richer than yours? Because I own more than you? Well, obviously, the Deeds Department needs to talk to some of you. The Treasury Department needs to talk to you. Now, if the American Treasury is not doing their job, that's when the French Treasury, the Italian Treasury, the Chinese Treasury, the Japanese and Korean Treasury can hold court cases against the American Treasury. Because, my family history has history with Asian countries and Latin countries and big countries in reference to international business. So Germans trying to steal my identity must get prosecuted. Germans mutilating and damaging my face and teeth, trying to claim they were marking me to try to claim that I was their race. You're violating every other race in the world. You're violating my race. You're violating my ethnicity. You're violating my religion, government man. I'm friendly with other ethnicities and nationalities. Maybe those ethnicities don't like you, German man or Middle Eastern man or whatever you are. But you're violating my anatomy. You violated my teeth. My teeth are real, and you kept recycling your fucking stupid lies. And the U.S. government was supposed to arrest the person that kept calling my teeth fake. Did they put gag orders on that man? And these people that tried to accuse me of drugs. I've never been around drugs. I don't hang out with people that do drugs. And this man kept making up, and it was the Tony Chase unknown video. That man needs to get arrested. That man's in the CIA, or he's one of the children of one of the CIA people. And they use products from my family companies. Now, I don't know. Do I own PlayStation video games? Did I own any? Did I own Atari? Do I own? If I owned it before, I still own it. It's never signed, never gave, never sold, never. Look up the information. But when that person made that video, he was playing a video game that is sold in America. That video game needs to be taken away from that person. Now, in reference to televisions, my father's company produced televisions in America. Did it not? And radios and computers. Does any of these satellite controllers, are they using computers that have been terrorizing me? Are they using services from any of my mother or father's companies or my grandparents' companies? All that needs to be taken away from those people. They can live a primitive lifestyle behind bars where they belong, whoever these people are. These people kept damaging my teeth because somebody that doesn't know me made up lies. Everybody that knows me in Hollywood knows I don't do drugs. Everybody in the school that knows me knows I don't do drugs. I was even on the Nancy Reagan thing where it says, you know, the promotion thing, just say no to drugs. She even came over here to Howe High School in Indianapolis. But, you know, Nancy Reagan lived in Beverly Hills because Ronald Reagan was a celebrity before he became a politician. And, you know, my mother, they're trying to make me burp. My mother and father, and my father owned Beverly Hills and Bel Air. Is that not true? But anyways, you know, President Reagan was friendly, you know, many things of importance. He was Catholic, too. Catholic and Jewish. But most of these other politicians that slandered President Reagan, most of these people are Christian Germans. Now, how many Christian German politicians have there been in a row in America? That is illegal. For there have been consecutive Christian German politicians in American politics. You understand that, right? That is treason. The two religions that are majority accepted in this country is Catholic and Jewish. And there's like other subsidiary Catholic, other names of churches, you know. Yeah. So, you know, in reference to the Christian German party attacking Catholics and mutilating their teeth, or the German Christian party attacking Jews and damaging their teeth, or the Germans attacking Asian heritage and damaging their teeth, those Germans need to get arrested. That is treason. And Germans trying to steal sperm from Asians or Italians or Europeans to try to change the breed look of their race. And then they tried to murder off Italians and other races that their people stole sperm from, as they were trying to claim that they didn't steal that person's sperm. That is crimes, that is attempts, that is murder, and that is mutilation. And those sperm thieves and human traffickers must get arrested. And their satellite controllers that have mutilated and damaged my face and teeth. And there are people trying to downgrade other people's penises. And they'll say something like, well, they didn't want you to think you had rare genetics to have a big penis. The reason I have a big penis is because I have rare genetics, you dumbass. And the Germans have to be charged for claiming they were knowledgeable about genetics. I did not give no genetics away to nobody. I'm not a sperm donor. I'm not a donor of any kind. I'm not allowed to donate blood. I'm not allowed to donate money. I'm not allowed to donate land. I'm not allowed to donate sperm. I'm not allowed to donate any body parts. I'm not allowed to donate no teeth or size of teeth. Not never. I am a historic figure. That means if anything's damaged, the government has to get prosecuted and charged for attempts of murder. My teeth have been damaged from these people. They had one of their government agents that made a Tony Chase unknown video that accused me of drugs. That motherfucker faces the death penalty. I have never in my entire fucking life ever done any drugs. Not even experimented either. Not interested in any kind of way. Not never. I'm not gay either. Not interested. Not curious. Not never. And the government agents need to get prosecuted for damaging my teeth and sexually assaulting me. The fucking satellite man has been hitting me in the teeth, and that motherfucker needs to go to prison. And that man needs to suffer in prison severely. I've worked hard my life making good nutritional choices to keep my teeth looking nice, and then they fucked them up. They never bought my food. These people never paid for my life. My parents left trillions of dollars for me. And I'm the owner. My parents even made trust funds for me. And your government fucking trash is trying to steal them. Do you think you earned it? You didn't earn none of it. You think you're the owner of it? You didn't build it. You didn't pay for it to be built. It's not yours. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. You claim you thought you created somebody else's child? You need to get the death penalty for damaging my face and teeth. I am not your property. I am not your child. And I'm not your goddamn friend, dirty government man. Your technology is illegal. You have to be brought up on charges of illegal, harmful, abusive technology that you have been using in your surveillance crimes. And you should get put on trial for execution or life in prison. And what you have done to people in this country, claiming you were surveillancing them, damaging their faces and teeth, and burning on their anatomies like you were trying to control them, like some fucking person rattling people's cages all the damn time. You need to show up in court. See, these Germans thought they were the law of this country. Country they didn't build. They didn't create the politics or the political laws of this country. They violated them. You better quit hitting me in the teeth, you fucking terrorist. Your people are just like Adolf Hitler, trying to steal things that don't belong to you. You people got that kleptomaniac disease in your brains. All these people that are holding me hostage, all these people that have stolen from me. You're violating Catholic law. You're violating separation of church and state. And you're violating separation of religions with your cult and your paganistic crimes of you attacking me and you stealing from me, you fucking terrorist. You need to get prosecuted for trying to destroy American lives with your invasion and your hidden agendas as your political party is violating the Constitution of America. And your people need to get prosecuted for damaging my teeth. Now, what's the reason you were damaging my teeth? Your fatal attraction crimes is treason. Your 7 deadly sins is treason. And you need to get prosecuted for your attempts of murder and mutilations every fucking time.